and I want to be as close to you as possible at all times as possible. She has that energy that sort of brings you in, and I
Okay.
got lulled into that. Now you see the face, I got lulled into that, and so and I was hoping that would be reciprocated to some degree. I've certainly, in my past, I've had things move pretty quickly. If anybody's done online dating knows, you're talking for like a week, and then by the time you meet, it's like, wow, you feel.
So if you haven't watched the original video where they first met on our Let's Show, I advise you to check it out so you can see their first initial dynamic and their chemistry. Now, after 1 week of dating, he flew her out and paid for her hotel and things of that nature. And it had to be a lot that happened because, again, he's a lawyer and then she's HR. So she's not really trying to fully, tell us the story about what happened, because she's not only trying to protect herself, she also is trying to protect him because he's also a lawyer. Do not forget that. And I feel like something was said during that conversation that pretty much ended everything.
Okay, let's hear from Candy. Candy, let's hear from you.
So initially I felt that we had a good time throughout the weekend, and I could understand that we were moving at different paces.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel, and it's something that I brought up to Jason, I'm very transparent. I felt as if the fact that he brought me out, had a good time, the fact that I did not engage in certain activities, that he decided, okay, let's just be friends.
She's very disappointed in him because he was pretending like he wanted something long term only on the second date to try to rush into something. He planned all that to get her in bed. Period, point blank. He flew you out. This is why she wanted to drive. This is exactly why she wanted to drive. She didn't want to accept his offer because she didn't want to have any expectations. And I feel like he was telling her, no, it's no expectation. It's no anything like that. And, basically lied about his intentions. Everyone's want to come for her intentions, but his intentions are very questionable. He's meeting women on dating apps weekly. He's sleeping with them, and he's doing the same exact thing to her. He met her in person though, and then he still has their extensions. Okay, it's been a week. I'm about to, fly you out, about to take you to a nice dinner, about to take you to a nice museum. And then, when the night gets, when it gets dark, I'm going to need you to, show me some type of appreciation. And I feel like people not understanding it because he's masking his words well, because he is a lawyer. And I'm guessing people have never dated a lawyer before to understand why they have the worst love lives of all times.
You're not blocked.
All right.
So you said you texted her, "Are you mad at me?"
Maybe I'm telling tales out of school. I won't go too far into how I ascertained whether or not I was blocked or not.
I do feel like that she did block him, and she probably unblocked him. They're both being petty at this point because he hurt her feelings and now she's trying to hurt his feelings. The back and forth, the tit for tat thing of that nature. I feel as though that she feels as though that he is not who she thought that he was, and he's not who he portrays to be. Everyone want to talk about, oh well, she only wanted him because he was a lawyer. It is natural for women to want a successful man, but she messed up because Demetrius was the better man for her. He was. Just because he's at the same level as you does not mean that he wasn't a great man. And that was the reason why the situation went the way that it did, because she chose status over love.
I just want to clear the air, so the activity was nothing too nefarious. All right, there was on the last night I asked if I could have a goodnight kiss, and I was rebuffed. So that wasn't. We're not talking about something more indiscreet than that.
Okay.
But we had I had indicated that I think she might be too wholesome, and we had a discussion about our sort of spiritual backgrounds and so forth, and I understood where she was coming from. But that wasn't something that was an issue for me. And she assured me that she is somebody that is adventurous in terms of, when I say wholesome, I'm talking about, can you have adventure? Are you somebody that we can have fun with? We can do things that involve risk, stuff like that, because I'm a very adventurous person.
He's adventurous as meaning he can sleep with you on the first date. Adventurous. That's what he's saying. He's very adventurous, he's risky, and I'm not judging him, but that's exactly what he's saying. If you read between the lines, that's exactly what he's saying. And you said that you wasn't as wholesome. You said that. You said you was adventurous, remember? That's exactly what he's saying. I honestly feel as though he should have been honest about his intentions. Everybody want to say that, she's in the wrong, but I mean, she believed what he was saying by his words, and it wasn't true. He lied. She fell for it, and that's okay. She learned from it next time that she's not going to be getting food out. She's not going to be accepting no offers or anything like that. And he needs to be clear about what exactly is he looking for. I'm not saying that he doesn't want a relationship with her, but he did want to sleep with Candy. He wanted them candies. He wanted them yams.